Okay, Tom, so your improvement over the last few weeks has been very impressive. You're now consistently getting marks in the 60s. But this paper, I will tell you, is a much more difficult paper than any of the others that you've sat this term. So let's see how you get on with this one. Ooh, 37 and 76, yeah, that's right. 7, 4, 3, 3, 4. Full marks for the first question. Brilliant. Full marks for the first page. 18 marks already. That's good, that's good. Nice tally, lovely. 6 marks. Alright, we're going to drop a couple of marks here. You need to label your axes. Okay, so that needs to say frequency or number of times happening or something like that. And this needs to say color of discs. Doesn't, so out of the 4 marks for the graph, you are only going to get 3. Apart from that, it's great. The mode, no. The mode is what comes up more than anything else. So on this particular question, black comes up more than anything else. So that should be B. Probability is right. That's correct, and that's correct, and so are the units. Well done. 6, 11 for the page. Good stuff. Right. Now what you've done here is you've only worked with 1/2 of the side. Okay? There's 108 people that will fit in this bit. The same number again will fit over there, and you've ignored that side. Also, as far as communicating, you aren't telling me why you're doing this bit of maths up here. So you're not going to get the communication. You're going to get the 2 marks for those numbers. You're going to get 1 mark for your method, but your answer's wrong because it should be 216, and I can't give you the communication marks. Angles. 36. Yeah, it's not bad. It's actually 35, but the examiner's allowed a bit of room, so that's good. 112, however, I don't think you got right. No. 112 is there. You were measuring 106. Okay, so that angle needs to be bigger. Needs to be going up there, and then that one carrying on to meet it. Out of the 3, you'll get 2. You'll get 1 for that angle, you get 1 for making a triangle, but you lose the mark for your 112 degrees. It's not a reflex, it's an obtuse. Reflex is bigger than 180. Total for the page 5. Good, well done. That's exactly what it means, and that's right as well. Full marks on that page. Well done, Tom. That's correct. Now then, where do we go from there? Right, so I'm not seeing any probability going on down here, so nothing that you're doing there is right. That was before we did it in class, so I reckon if you go back and have another go at that, you'll get many more marks. Otherwise, take a look at the video clip. Your graph is correct, and then what you need to do is, no, your method is wrong. What you want to do is to go to 10 nautical miles, read off 10, and times that by 5 to get 50. 4 for the page. Correct, 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 correct. Good lad. Wrong. Wrong. Right from a wrong answer. Now, because you haven't shown me what times you're working with, I can't give you any marks for that. If you'd written down the 2 times that you were trying to work out the difference between, then you'd have got 1 mark. 11:47 is a train that David could catch, but it's not the latest train. He could get on the next train. but for your train, that's the right answer. 7 for the page. Right, you don't add the 10 because the 10 minutes, when he gets to Bristol, he can be 10 minutes late and still catch the train. So you're not right there. That's correct. With this one, what you're looking for is what's common to both of them. So you can see there that 2 is common and also that 7 is common. So what I'm looking for is 2 times 7 or 14. 3 for that page. 5 is telling me that you're using the right polygon. Okay, you've already discovered it's a 5-sided shape, so that would get you that mark. Here you should know that all of those angles must add up to 180. So using that information, you can say that that angle added to that angle added to that angle must equal 180, and then you simplify and solve that equation. That's good, that's good, that's good, but you should write it as that, but you'll get the marks. Watch the video clip for that. You should be able to certainly get 2 out of the 3 for that. Okay, Tom, so let's see how you've done on that nasty paper. 18, 24, 35, 40, 45, 49, 56, 16, 56, 59, 60. 66 is really impressive on that paper. What am I doing? Okay, according to me that would be a D and it would be 4 marks from a C. But in reality, that paper was so hard that the grade boundaries came down and that would have been a safe guaranteed C. So even though I'm saying it's a D, you did really well there. Good stuff. Well done, Tom.